Welcome back to my channel. My name is Derrick-sama and hold on. Fuck. Derrick-sama, and today's video is going to be about I had um wait, sorry. Oh my god, I keep doing this all the time. My Instagram uh username is Lockhead Avatar 2002, and back to the topic. How's your day going? How's everything um doing for you guys? I hope you prioritize yourself and those that you care about because we're living in some fucking crazy time. Back to the topic. Um, I wanted to talk about this was something I was like pondering like a week or two, and it was basically how like your past, present, future is one, and how you can really manifest the reality that you want through memories and emotions. The reason why I was kind of talking about this because like I was thinking about my old job and situations, people, and my decisions that I made, and I was really pondering um, on how a lot of things in your reality can be controlled depending on how you perceive it and how quickly you're willing to change and adapt to how you want your life to be. So I was really inspired by that those thoughts and feelings that I was kind of thinking, and I was really saying like how I came a long way by not prioritizing myself, but also like willing to let go of my ego and show up how I want to show up comfortably without crashing out and burning. And I think that's a problem with a lot of people. Not to say that's reasonable, but like I feel like the reason why a lot of people have a hard time doing that is because they crash out and burn for people who don't fucking like them. And I think people really need to like really realize that you have a lot of power in your hand. You have a lot of influence than you think you do when it comes to how you want your life to be. Um, and I was wondering if like certain things, as I was like, thinking about like, especially my past job, I say, as I was thinking about that, I realized that like there's certain things I wish I could have had changed. Um, Not say for myself, but just like for other people to see from my lens or what I feel. But I came to realize like people you can't change, you can't control or what people perceive. And I think that's the hardest thing I kind of need to like learn and come to terms with is that I'm quick to like see people through my perception and not see it from like how they're just currently showing up. And one thing I will say is that through all that experience, I took what I can learn and just apply and keep moving. And I think that's the hard part about life is that like you see the world and you see so much people around you and you think like, oh, like I can talk to so and so and so and so, but then you realize like as you talk to people and as you get older too, specifically as you get older, is that like not everybody's for you. Like and not everybody's on the same page. And I think that's the hard part I kind of understand I have to understand is that well, I got scared. I thought I was not recording. I was like I was like I think one thing I realized is like as you get older, like you realize like not only that everybody's for you, but you're really alone. Like you're really alone. And it's not because of people, because of society and social media, one. But I kind of talked about like I think in my other videos, but I think society and social media really played a really big part in how people like interact and try to mingle with people now. And I think and I think the reason too, one of the reasons is like people don't want to be hurt. Like people are not open to having interaction with people. People are not open to it unless it's comfortable to them. But people are not willing to make genuine connections with people outside their comfort zone, you know? And I get that because it's like, it's kind of scary and overwhelming, and you don't know like this person's gonna backstab you or not. But I think people are not self aware to realize that like people are gonna hurt you. People are gonna find ways, and I don't say do it intentionally, but like some of them can do it just unintentionally too. Um, is that like you healing yourself first? You going through um the things you need to do to change um your habits of how you behave or like how you show up or how you mingle with people, um and how and self accountability and self actualize and going to therapy and healing or doing some form of spiritual healing will help better you navigate and interact with people and really take it not personal, um because you realize that people are going through shit anyways. But that's not to say to get abused, but um I started to realize like in life you're gonna be alone. And I think the biggest flex is you knowing how to be comfortable with yourself being alone and being your own peace. Even though like we live in a world that's like 8 billion people on here. I think I'm pretty sure. But I think it's 7 or 8 billion people on this planet. But like you still feel alone. And I think why a lot of people are crashing out because they don't know how to love themselves, work on themselves, and learn how to be alone. Um, because people are used to being in dysfunctional like behaviors in relationship with people, especially with families and friends. So, um, I think there's something I wrote. Um, uh, I think one thing. Okay, this is one thing I wrote was uh is that hold on, where's the is there anything in that that which was 1122. So I've been seeing okay, so lately I have been seeing 1122, and basically I kind of like was like okay, like I've been seeing this number a lot, um, and they're like synchronized numbers, and I'm kind of big on that because like sometimes I'll be thinking about something and then I'll see those numbers and I'll be like okay, like and I'll write it down and I'm like okay, like what was I thinking when I was like thinking about that number, what I was feeling, and what I got from I kind of researched, and then what I got from it from 1222 was that um basically from what it told me, I'm gonna say it says memories and emotions carry various energies and vibration, constant remembrance and constant emotions positive path of positive paths attract more positive experience in your present life. So make sure present self creates present experience the past self can enjoy. Use your imagination for future self, and using spiritual tools to enhance the use using spiritual tools to enhance and attract what you want. And I said make sure, and then something I wrote down. I wrote down after reading that was making sure that you don't entertain people who don't match you energetically more so. And basically, when I was kind of thinking is that when it comes to like the past, present, back to like going back to the like topic, beginning of the topic, the subject, is that your past and present and future self is literally one. Like literally, your present self, which was your past self thinking about that you're currently now, right? Which is yesterday, you could say. Um, your past self was thinking about the person or envisioning things that you want to do, and not just even envisioning but making the decisions to see the present self that you see now. And one of the things that I realized from, I guess, that job experience that I bring back up again is that I was constantly always picking myself and always making sure that the people that I entertain align with me. Even if like I wasn't saying it, I was kind of like subconsciously thinking about it or consciously thinking about it. Sorry. Um, and I and if and I always said if push come to shove, and one thing I said, oh sorry, well let me get back to that. Like, I said push come to shove, if these people ever, if I feel like the relationship I outgrew or the connection died, I'm willing to like let go and not take it personally, because like there's nothing I can do about controlling people and how they show up. So and what the fuck did I say? And and I think also just envisioning and sorry and creating positive experience from those people or places or environment for me to look back on, to say like, oh okay, I enjoyed whatever connection I had and moved on, you know. Because I think after, and one thing I noticed for me is like when I cut off or I distance myself from people that I feel like we don't energetically match, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, like, am I gonna like, is it gonna be um a equal give and take, or is it, and sorry, and is it gonna feel fulfilling where like I can create good memories from this experience, kind of more so now. Before I kind of would just like be friends with people just because I was like, oh, this person is interesting and da da da. Now I'm just like, and I say I'm not as carefree as like that, but now I'm kind of like, no, I need somebody like who's gonna add on to what I already currently have, or they're gonna match me, you know. And I think present self me is using my imagination to create future events that I want, whether I see it or not, right? Um, and I think that's the hard part of you being presently self, your present self, is imagining things and having faith in things that you don't see. I think that's where the real um, benefit of life comes in, is when you see and have faith in things that you don't see, and you are confident and firm on that, and not letting outside influence, which is people outside of you, to tell you that's not true. So yeah, I think the whole past, present, and future of one being one is true. Oh, sorry. Um, and uh, and it's something. It's a sheep. Um, for me to tell myself that it's actually closer than it's thing. That actually is actually closer than it is, and it's not actually far. It's actually closer, and not letting your past define you. Not letting your past define your future, and not allowing the present self, current you, to go to reminisce in the past of some, and not let the present self you reminisce in the past, your past experience, and held you back. If that makes sense, yeah. So yeah, that's one thing I'm realizing now is moving on from the past is one of the hardest things. I think being present and thinking about the future is easier for me than um my present self reminiscing in my past self, because it's the things or events that happen that already took place, and the things that you wish you could change by from people. I said myself, and I can say myself. I actually know I don't regret none of my decisions I made in the past. So no, most of them no, I don't. But I think it's just a reminiscence of past experience, and you think and you changing or wishing that people can see from your lens or something, but you can't. So, um, Yep, I think that's all for my video. Oh, I'm tired. I think that's all for my video. And it's making sure that you stay in a positive, peaceful, environment, but also like mentality, and stop caring too much. Because at the end of the day, 90% of people's problems they're thinking about 90% of the time people are thinking about their own problems, not you. So that's why I say you focusing on yourself is really the end all goal that you should be prioritizing, and finding people that you can enjoy that experience with, or enjoy that experience with. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, hit the like, subscribe button, and comment what you feel about this topic, about your past, present, future being one, and what are the things that you struggle from your past that your present self is still trying to overcome, and what are the things that you're doing now to help your future self. So yeah, goodbye.